President and Prime Minister pay tribute to martyred intellectuals. Defeated forces want to hit the spirit of a liberation war, says Obaidul Qadir. People from all walks of life pay tributes at the martyred intellectuals memorial. Rajakal leads to publish by March, says Minister. And GM Kadir of Jatiya Party cannot perform duties as its chairman, says a verdict of the Supreme Court. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to myTV News. I'm Fauza Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. President M. Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today paid rich tributes to the martyred intellectuals by placing wreaths at the Martyred Intellectuals Memorial at Mirpur in the capital Dhaka, marking the Martyred Intellectuals Day. The head of the state placed the wreath at the memorial at about 7:05 a.m. Later, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina also paid tributes to the martyred intellectuals there on the occasion. After placing the wreaths, the President and the Prime Minister stood in silence for some time as a mark of profound respect to the memories of the martyred intellectuals. A smartly turned out contingent drawn from the Bangladesh Army, Navy and Air Force presented the state salute on the occasion, while the Bagels played the last post. Later, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir said the defeated forces during the War of Liberation in 1971 are now active again to take revenge. He said while talking to reporters after paying tribute to the martyred intellectuals at Raya Bazar of the city. The government has destroyed the spirit of the liberation war to stay in power, says BNP Standing Committee member Khandokar Mosharraf Hossain. He made this comment after paying tribute to the martyrs at Mirpur Intellectual Cemetery in the morning today. People from all walks of life have paid tribute to the martyred intellectuals by placing wreaths at the Martyred Intellectuals Memorial in Raya Bazar today, marking the Martyred Intellectuals Day. Their children demanded a list and a trial of the brutal killers of intellectuals. Meanwhile, Minister of Liberation War Affairs A.K. Mozammel Haq said that the government will publish the list of Rajakar next March. Moreover, the political leaders came to pay their respects and demanded that those behind the killing of the intellectuals should be brought under the law as soon as possible. The appellate division of the Supreme Court upheld the verdict of a lower court that barred GM Kadir from performing his duties as the chairman of Jatiya Party. An appellate division bench led by Chief Justice Hassan Faiz Siddiqui passed the order today. Besides, the appellate division bench also asked Dhaka Joint District Judges Court to dispose of the ongoing case at the lower court by January 9. Members of the NCC team from India and Maldives paid tribute to Bangabandhu's portrait at Dhanmondi No. 32 on the occasion of Martyred Intellectuals Day in the morning today. The NCC team will observe the Victory Day parade and will visit the BNCC headquarters and important sightseeing places of the country under the youth program. Viewers, now international news. More than 120 people were killed as the worst floods in years battered DR Congo's capital, Kinshasa, following an all-night drought power, authorities said in a provisional assessment. Major roads in the center of Kinshasa, a city of some 15 million people, were submerged for hours and a key supply route was cut off. The death toll, which was first estimated in the late afternoon to be at least 55, jumped to more than 120 by nightfall. The government has announced 3 days of national mourning beginning Wednesday, according to a statement from Prime Minister Jean Michel Sama Lukondo's office. At least 27 dead bodies have been recovered from the desert of Chad in Africa. This information was reported by the International Organization for Migration (IOM) after analyzing the remains recovered from the desert on Tuesday. The remains were found near a pickup truck. They are believed to have died a year and a half ago. There are 4 children in that list. Initially, it was believed that the group had left for Libya from the country's Massaro city. They lost their way in the desert. According to IOM data, 5,600 people have lost their lives crossing the Sahara Desert in the last 8 years. Russia has dismissed a peace proposal from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky that would involve a pullout of Russian troops, saying Kyiv needed to accept new territorial realities. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said those realities included Russia's addition of 4 Ukrainian regions as its new subjects annexations, it proclaimed in September, but which most countries of the United Nations have condemned as illegal. He was responding to a request by Zelensky to leaders from Group of 7 powers on Monday for more military equipment, support for financial and energy stability, and backing for a peace solution that would start with Russia withdrawing troops from Ukraine beginning this Christmas. Relations between China and Taiwan further deteriorated. China has sent a record 18 nuclear-capable bombers into Taiwan's South Defense Zone, Taipei said on Tuesday. The incident happened just days after the ban on imports from Taiwan. Taiwan considers itself a democratic island, but Beijing considered it part of them. Beijing is also talking about connecting the island with mainland China one day. Military, diplomatic, and economic pressure has increased since Beijing elected Tsai Ing-wen as president in Taiwan in 2016. The Tsai Ing-wen has been rejecting China's demands. Viewers, now news on sports. In the second semi-final of the Qatar World Cup, the surprising team Morocco will face the current world champion France at Al Bayt Stadium tonight at 1 p.m. Having played great football throughout the tournament, the French will be aiming for a second consecutive final. On the other hand, Morocco, who made history and reached the semi-finals, aims to create another incident. Viewers, about to the India, the headlines once again. President and Prime Minister pay tribute to martyred intellectuals. Defeated forces want to hit the spirit of a liberation war, says Obaidul Qadir. People from all walks of life pay tributes at martyred intellectuals memorial. Radical list to publish by March, says Minister. GM Qadir of Jatiya Party cannot perform duties as its chairman, says a verdict of the Supreme Court. More than 120 people killed as the worst floods in years battered Congo's capital, Kinshasa. 3 days of national mourning declared. And Morocco will face the world champion France in the second semi-final of the Qatar World Cup tonight. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.